That crack. Jesus, that went bleeding.
Henry. What a goal! Trying to goal! What a goal!
Right, yay! What's the crack? What's the bleeding story? This bleeding computer was acting up, or I don't know. I think I jumped the gun. As you can see, I'm not in my normal settings. I'm in the gaff here at the minute. It's bleeding freezing out for some reason, so I just says fuck it. I'm going doing it in the house. I'm in the kitchen here, so excuse the it's background noise. I hope you can all hear me, by the way. Just quick. A few boys in the chat away. Chelsea and Tottenham, the gifts that keeps on giving every season. Exactly, Akers. I'm telling you, I was watching the game as well, and when they scored, when Richarlison, I'll talk about it in a minute. But look, I'll just bang out a few comments here. Obviously, Jamino's in the gap. Big up, Jamino. I hope you're doing well, mate. Spurs just doing the most Spurs thing I've probably ever seen. Love the intro, Del Boy. Good man, Davey. I hope you're keeping well, mate. Hope you're keeping well. Carnage AFC in the gaff. Long time no see, Del. Hope you're well, mate. I am indeed. Carnage. I am indeed, mate. Hope you're doing well as well, brother. Del Boy has left his normal habit. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I'm not in me normal, comfortable zone where I can scream and shout. But yeah, look. Well, I can scream and shout. Fuck this. How long are you planning to stream for? I'm probably just going to go for about half an hour, but we'll see how we go with the comments and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? Just fucking see what happens. There's another look. The Walshinators in the house. Big up Del Boy, you legend. Big up Kyle. You're a bleeding legend. You mad thing. But yeah, look. What did you all think? The results today. The reason why I'm actually done this stream, I was actually watching the Man City fucking Leicester game, and I was there, like, you know, sitting down. Poured myself a beer, 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, and I says, you know what? I'm not looking at this fucking bullshit. I was trying to flick through. I was looking at Notts County Woking. I think that was 0-0, and I was then flicking through. And basketball is on now at the minute. Zach is in there watching basketball. I says, you know what? Fuck this. I'll bleed and do a quick stream. We'll have a chat about the results, and we'll see what happens from there. So, right. Starting up here, you can see top right, Aston Villa, Newcastle. I was watching the game. Unai Emery has them fucking bouncing like a basketball. Excuse the pun. But yeah, definitely. What a result by them. Let's click in and see what's coming up. Right. I'll jump a bit to this like that. You can see there, Ollie Watkins off Watkins. Yeah, 2 goals. Like, what a result for them. You know what I mean? Like, what a great result for them, because we're going to absolutely, like, you know, not bounce off them, but probably get a result. I was expecting that. And, like, you know, 3-0 to Villa. Well done. And they're right up. We look at the Premier League after this, by the way. But, yeah, fucking hell. Here's another game. Actually, it was great. Good results today, in fairness. Chelsea, Brighton. 2-1 to Brighton. Fair play to them. And I'll tell you, that scoreline, I was actually flicking through that as well. Looking at that game. I was looking at that, like, sort of flicking through a few of the games. I was watching the Spurs game and this game. And the first half, Brighton were all bleeding over Chelsea. I'm telling you, all over them. Evan Ferguson was bullying the shit out of fucking Chelsea's defence. Absolutely slapping them around. And he's a player. I'm telling you, I'd love to see him at Arsenal. And whatever team get him, fair play to them. They have a baller. You know, I haven't seen him play for Ireland yet, but I probably will the next Irish internationals. I'll go and I'll check that out. Absolute baller of a player. Gallagher got it off. You have much and got the assist. I don't think he done fuck all after that. As it says there, Darren Ferguson. Evan Ferguson went off after 36 minutes. Danny Welbeck comes on. Ball whipped in. Danny Welbeck, fair play. Well, by the way, Welbeck and Cisco. So I hope I pronounced that well. Apologies if I don't. But anyway, yeah, 2-1. Fair play to them. The Volcanoes in the house. Yes, Akers. He is indeed. What City will win the league, bro. Do you know what? I was talking to a Man City fan, and he was trying to wind me up. I was in the shops earlier on today, and he was there with his Manchester City jersey, and he knows I'm an Arsenal supporter, and he was just there, Dell, he'll win the league. And I says, don't fucking patronise me. Ask me bollocks. I says, yous are fucking going to win every game, and yous are going to batter us in the Etihad. Oh, no, I don't think so. No, I hate people like that. Shut up. You know yous are fucking doing well. Yous are fucking bouncing already. Still 3-0 by this score. You know, so I hate that shit, you know. But yeah, I agree with you, Kyle. Definitely do. Big up, Apes. Yeah. Evan's in the gaff. What's the crack, Evan? How you doing, brother? Doing deadly stuff over on your channel and all. Keep it up, mate. I love looking at all your stuff on Twitter and stuff like that as well. Crystal Palace and Bournemouth are now safe, in my opinion, with their results. Yeah, I think so, definitely. Palace, that was a big win for them with Southampton. Southampton look to be in trouble. We'll have a look at that now in a minute. That's going to end like a Southampton 9-0 scoreline. Yeah, it is. Do you know, and I was going to put bet on it. Zach, we done the Grand National, and Zach had second and third or something like that place. He won a few quid. Nothing major was on it, but he enjoyed it. It was a bit of buzz, you know. Who else do we have here? Oregon, what's the bleeding story? What's the crack? Go on, Oregon. Thanks for joining in, mate. Thank you. Kyle's there, big up. And Jamino probably are. Palace definitely are, but I don't know about Bournemouth. Jamino, no, I don't. They fucking played brilliant. We'll get into that game now in a second, but they did really good. You know, I'll talk about that game in a second. I'll talk about that. Hammers to get a point tomorrow. Oh, that's a big show. That's a big show. I'll lose the plot if that's the case. I'm going to give me score prediction in a few minutes. Please do get your score prediction in as well. What you think. If it's a draw, my God, I'll tell you. There'll be heads turning. And I know Kyle Walsh, as I says, I'm doing the call-in show after. Get in early. I'll be dropping the link in. Get your face on. Cover your face. Fucking put your knickers or your underpants in your face. I don't give a shite. Just talk sense. Talk respectable. And let's get the show on the road. So straight after the Arsenal-West Ham game, we'll be having a chat. And we'll go from there. Jamino, too many shit teams below them and so confused. Leicester are relegated. I took 140 odds on a bet yesterday. No way. Jesus Christ. Really bad. Yeah, sorry. Fancy Brighton to beat Man United next weekend. Great show. Great show. I do as well. From watching them playing today, they were all over Chelsea. They were hammering at them. Really just going everything for them. Like, you know what I mean? They're a great team. Well organised. You know what I mean? And one of my second favourite team in the league, obviously behind Arsenal. But I like what they're doing. I love their philosophy, everything about them. They don't give a shit when they're playing the big teams. As we've seen today, they're in Stamford Bridge and they go and they bully them. Bully the life out of them. Like, you know what I mean? But, yeah. Let's go from there. Ireland Ball. Hello, Del Boy. Hello. Thanks a million for dropping by. Hope you're doing good. 1 second, please. Sorry about that. I apologise. That's just fucking father shit I had to do there. Apologies for that. I hate fucking this shit, but I had to take a call there because there's a fella who's bringing me young fella, him and his son, they're going to McDonald's or some shit like that. So had to answer that. Anyway, Brighton will knock United out of the FA Cup semi-final next weekend. I'm hoping they do. I'd love to see Brighton win the cup, win something, because I'll tell you, the way that they played, they deserve it. You know what I mean? Definitely do. Jimino, Southampton will be dead last. Leicester City 19th, I think. I think Everton under Dyche will barely scrape their way to survival. It's between Leeds, Forest and Bournemouth, in my opinion. Yeah, I didn't like Leeds last week when I was watching them. They were winning 1-0. They should have been up nearly 2-3-0, and they fucking let it go. Was it 5-1 or 4-1 or whatever the fuck it was? Disgraceful. You know what I mean? Very bad by them. Man City would beat us 4-0. Jesus, Jimino, don't say that to me, mate. My God. Arsenal win it 3-0. Good man, Dave. Positivity. Jimino, I have been saying it all week that the West Ham game will be a tough game. However, I do think that the players will want to get the 3 points after the Liverpool result. We'll barely scrape a 1-0 win. Good point. Absolutely brilliant point. I think Declan Rice is going to have a fantastic game tomorrow. 100%. We're flirting with him. He's flirting with us. He's going to have a worldie. I think he's going to put fucking Xhaka in his pocket. I hope he doesn't, but I don't know. It's going to be a tough one tomorrow. We'll talk about that in a minute. Game Killer, how you doing, pal? How are you doing? I seen you on Warren's channel. Conversation, all that shit was flowing on Warren's Team Talks today. Brilliant show, as usual, every Saturday. Today was massive for United, top 4 spot. Yeah, great point. Absolute great point. Man United were the winners today. They're playing Nottingham Forest. I think they're away to Nottingham Forest tomorrow. They win that. I think they're fucking cert for the top 4. And possibly, I think they can. We'll check the league out in a minute, but I think they can catch Newcastle all right. I don't think there's much in it. As long as Arsenal win the next 2, good enough, and on to the Etihad. Yeah, we have to. Like West Ham, Southampton, you have to win. Have to win. Set it up for the cup final against Man City in the Etihad. Don't lose, then I'll be back to being positive again. Definitely will be. Delboy, hope that's the referee for tomorrow on the phone. Yeah, you know what I mean? Doing a bit of business, mate. Doing a bit of business. Sports Carnage, what's the story? How are you? Big up, Delboy. What's the crack? How are you keeping, brother? Hope you're doing well. Brighton play with no fear. Exactly, Dave. And that's the way I want Arsenal. The way that Brighton played at Chelsea today, and they were all over them. Go with no fear. Just fucking go for them. Because, what you have to fucking, if you're letting, what you have to lose, I don't mean that, but, if you're letting respect in Man City and they're going to come and you're coming in, that's the last fucking thing you want is the likes of Haaland, Grealish, Gundogan, and fucking all these fuckers at you. They're going to score eventually. I don't care what defence is there. Haaland's on nearly 50 goals, 46, 47 goals. He's probably on more now as I'm speaking. But that's an unbelievable record. He's going to score. You have to either hit him hard, do a Roy Keane, burst him out of it, and just fucking welcome, and then fucking say, here, prick, get your fucking hair cut, you dope. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. Hit him hard and tell him he's in a fucking game. Arsenal, above all. Hello, Delboy. What's the crack, mate? Hope all's well with you and all in that chat. Yeah, big up, Arsenal. I hope you're doing well, brother. Hope you're doing good. And check out his channel. Absolutely fucking fantastic. I was checking a few of them out. Big up. Craig's in the gaff. What's the crack, mate? Delboy, last time Leicester City got relegated from the Premier League was the last time Arsenal won the league. Is history about to repeat itself? Craig, you come with facts all the time, brother. You come with facts. There you go. You know what I mean? Question for Delboy. What's your favourite Irish food? Do you know what my favourite Irish food? And I have it right now over there, and I've already eaten. It's coddle. And tomorrow morning, tomorrow during the day, it'll be even nicer. Love a bit of coddle. What's yours, by the way? Yeah, love a bit of coddle. I actually just made it today because the kids, Mrs. gone out. I'm in charge of the kids. When they're hungry, heat it up. You know yourself. It's there. Just heat it up for them. There you are. So they've already, I think they're in about 2 or 3 bowls of it already. It's bleeding lovely. I would love to see Declan Rice crying after relegation. Yeah, and here, he'd be cheaper as well. But knowing our fucking transfer team, they'd probably double the price of him. You know, and plus as well, he's out of contract, isn't he, in a year or two or whatever. So we should be absolutely getting that price. 100 million? Ask me balls. No way. Alan, big up, bro. Hope you're doing well. Big up on the chat. Big up to yourself, mate. Arsenal, all we can do, mate, is win tomorrow and Friday and go to City 9 points ahead. Put as much pressure on them and see what happens. Exactly. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. You have, like, I think win tomorrow's game. Like, I'm talking win by a few goals. Put a statement out. Liverpool game, Anfield, it was a fucking wobble. That's what I want. We're back in business now. And then the Southampton game, slap them. Absolutely destroy them. Nothing against Southampton, but I'm just thinking of Arsenal winning the league. You go into them after beating them two teams, and then City will go, right, okay, Arsenal can score. They haven't conceded in the last two games. They mean business. So there might be that bit of fucking doubt in Man City's mind. Hopefully they kick on with Bayern Munich. You know, they batter them, and the Champions League is still there for them as well. And they're thinking about that. We don't want to get injured in the semi-final of a Champions League. You know, make them doubt. It's all about that as well. You know, football's about that, thinking up there, you know. Man City will play their reserves against Sheffield United next week with Arsenal game on Wednesday. Yeah, you're 100% right. Again, game killer. Facts all the way, mate. Exactly. Dave, wind them up. Best way to get to see. Exactly, it is. That's it. No one seems to fucking do that. Everyone is showing Haaland respect just because he's bleeding tall. Hit him in the shins. Take a yellow. You know what I mean? I'm telling you now. You hit him in the shins and he'll say, not this fucker again. And he'll be thinking of that in the back of his mind. I don't want to get bleeding hurt because of a semi-final of a Champions League coming up. You know what I mean? This fucker here wants to bleed and ruin me chances of it. Fuck him. I want the league. You know what I mean? That's the way I'd be looking at it. Fuck you, you bleeding dope. Cut your hair. You know, that's what I'm talking about. Big up Del Boy, smash those like people. Exactly, smash the bleeding granny out of them. I'm telling you now, smash it. Nippon's in the gaff. Big up Nippon. Chelsea. I'm not slagging it. I'm not slagging it. Brighton are a great team. They're a fucking great team. Well organised, well run. You know what I mean? Like, you know, fair enough, it's in Stamford Bridge. I thought Frank, wrong decision. I don't know why. I don't know why he's got him. Was James Corden involved or something like that? Someone told me that. I was having a pint and I nearly spit it out in me. Like, you know, it was there. James Corden is talking. He has a say in Chelsea Football Club. Are you for fucking real? Get in the bin, will you? Jesus Christ. Man, he's in the gaff. The senior analyzer of Del Boy Gunner TV. Big up, Manny. I'll be talking to you tomorrow, brother. I hope you're free, available. You know what I mean? Del Boy, this notification and had to hop on. Good man. Yeah, thanks a million, brother. Thank you. And I'll talk to you tomorrow as well. Big up Nippon as well. Big up and check Nippon. Nippon's channel's out. He does live streams as well. He's a great guy. Absolutely gentleman. Manny, hello. Yeah, everyone's saying hello to each other. Love that. Love that. We need Kyle Walsh, the Volcano Walsh, in the dressing room tomorrow. Yeah, we do, Warren. We do. I just think it's more importantly in the Etihad. That's where we need him most. Here we go. Jimino, evening, mate. You all right? All right, mate. Henry Ray Baker. What's the crack? What's the bleeding story? Big up, Henry. I've seen you on Warren's channel. I had a look at one or two of your videos. Very interesting. Great. Top man. Absolute legend. Please check out his channel. Give him a sub. Henry Ray Baker channel. Give him a sub. Help the guy out. That's what we're all for over here. Del Boy, I do not want the snaky bastards anywhere near the club. Yeah, I know who you're fucking talking about as well. I'm the same. I think there's better midfielders out there. You have the English tax on it. English tax. Declan Rice, English tax. I won't go there. That'll be for another day, another rant. But yeah, we'll leave that there. And why is that? Like, there's a question for you guys. Why is the whole English tax thing? Like, why does an English player, like, even though they could be bang average, and next thing, you have to throw on an extra 20 million because he's English? Why? I'd rather have a foreign player. I don't. Well, being honest, I couldn't give a shit where they're from. You know what I mean? If they're playing for my club and they're top notch, couldn't give a shit. But why do you have to pay extra for English players? It's ridiculous. And Joe's in the house. How are you, Joe? How's your new sofa? I hope you're enjoying it. What colour is it, by the way? What colour is it? Can't complain, son, at all. Boys are just talking to each other. All good. Manny will be available in summer, according to Sky Germany. Hopefully. Brilliant conversation earlier in the group. Big up, guys. Big up. Jimino, hit the likes, everyone, and subscribe to Del Boy if you're new. Exactly. Thanks a million, Jimino. Fair play. And Henry's just saying hi in the chat. Manny is a troublemaker. Yeah, what happened there? Like, fucking, I know he punched him in the face. Can't be doing that. You know what I mean? James Corden is a West Ham fan too. Yes! Great fucking point. Oh, yeah, I knew that, but for some reason I thought he was a Chelsea fan. So what the fuck is he doing? I don't get it. I really don't. Does he know Bone or whatever the fuck his name is? Disgraceful, if you ask me. Let him stay at Bayern. Yeah, fuck him. You know, Kyle Walsh on the Arsenal YouTube with a pre-match speech. That would be epic. I'd love to see that. I tell you, I'd pay for that. Thanks for the shout out, Del Boy. Big up. No problem, Henry, at all. No problem, mate. No bother. Please subscribe to Del Boy's channel and put a like on the video. Yeah, thanks, Warren. Cheers, mate. Really appreciate that, guys. The fact that Chelsea paid 30 million for Danny Drinkwater is an absolute robbery. His market value should be more like 3 custard creams, a dented Fanta can. Yeah, the dented cans you get in the old fucking basket. Big up, mate. It's just one player goes from one Premier League team to another. That's what they mean by English tax. Yeah, I get. Yeah, I know what you mean, Nippon, and you're right. It's you know, I can understand it between the top clubs, you know, but the bottom clubs is good for them because let's say the likes of Danny Drinkwater, Chelsea paying 30 million for him, Leicester, like, you know, yeah, robbery, you know. Paxton, big up, Pax. Hope you're well, pal. Man City only beating Leicester 3-0. Disappointing, really. Do you know what? I was going to put on a bet there. I was going to say 6-0. I still think they're going to bleed and absolutely fucking smash them. Please also subscribe to Zach Football TV. Zach's Football TV. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the young fella. He'd be bleeding delighted. He just look at his account and his subs and all. I got a sub. He just be bleeding delighted. It hasn't been raining, so no drains have been fucking cleared up lately around our area. We were watching where I live. Let's say my gaff is here, and directly across the road is a football pitch. It's a whole park, but the football pitch is there. On Tuesday evening, me and the two boys were watching a match, like, you know, Sunday league match. I think they were under 18s or something like that. It was torrential rain. I felt so sorry for them. They had to hide their bags under a bush to try and get protection so they didn't get wet. And the poor subs were just standing there freezing. But we watched the whole game, me and the two boys, me, Zach and Jake, and the game was 4-4. It was quality. I mean, quality game. It was just fucking so random. We were just there, I says, look at this, check it out, you know, but I felt sorry for the poor bastards. Anyway, Man City let up. They could have made it a converted touchdown easily. Yeah, fuck's sake. Man United fan, by the way. Yeah, no bother. Everyone's welcome here, but you'd think City would have put double figures by now. Yeah, Leicester are just not. They're done. You know what I mean? I don't know what has happened at Leicester, but they're done, mate. I don't want to see us buying any relegated players. Maybe Maddison is the only exception. I don't want Ward-Prowse. Very interesting. Anywhere near the club. He's destined to be the next Nigel fucking Quince. Oh, Jesus, yeah, fuck me. For example, Aston Villa value John McGinn at 60 million. Will you stop? And he's not English. Yeah, that's disgraceful. Oh, look, he's a good player. 20 million max for me. No way. Anyway, I want to talk about right, the Everton game. Everton, Fulham. Yeah, that was 1-1 at one stage. Fulham went on. Fulham are absolutely playing brilliant. Fair play to them. Your man Silva has them playing excellent. You know, Southampton, Palace. I say Palace. You know, Southampton at home. Southampton are cooked. They're done. They're relegated for me now. I thought there was a glimmer of hope for them. Forget about it now. Wolves, Brentford 2-0. Great result for Wolves. I'm happy for them because we're playing them last game of the season. I think they'll be on the beach. They're safe. They're not being relegated. They're not going to get Europe. We're getting 3 points off Wolves. You know what I mean? Because if there was a glimmer of hope of them getting Europe or relegation, you know yourself, they're going to put in a big effort. They're on the beach. Happy days. That should be a 3 point for us. Now, one of the big games, the Sporesies and the Bournemouth. I was watching it, like, you know, flicking between the Chelsea game and this one. I'd say the last 15, 20 minutes I was watching. Bournemouth played brilliant. A goal disallowed by Richarlison. He was one of the players, I think it was Kane, it could have been, was offside. Richarlison kicked it in, went in. Yeah, it was offside. Good luck, mate. The second goal, I thought Harry Kane was offside and he was obstructing the goalie. You know, it was in Spurs ground. They didn't get it. You know what I mean? Spurs got the goal, 2-2. Then they were going all out, gun blazing to actually get the winner. Bournemouth caught them on the break. Boom. See you later, Spurs. See ya. You know what I mean? And I was fucking delighted because I'll tell you, Harry Kane was bigging them up. Yeah, come on, we'll get the winner. And it fucked them up big time. Huge 3 points for Bournemouth. And that's why before today's game, I haven't really seen that much of them in the league this year. And I was thinking, yeah, them for me are probably up there to be relegated. But after seeing that, they're tough. And that sort of comes to the conversation of, I hate playing teams that are down in the dogfight, relegation. You know what I mean? Bournemouth, it's in fucking Spurs, the whatever stadium they bleeding call it nowadays. But yeah, how dangerous that is, you know. Southampton, I know we're playing them. They're done. You know what I mean? I think they're on the beach already. You know, but that for me was an absolute huge 3 points for Bournemouth and fair fucking play to them. Paxton, if John McGlynn was 5 years younger, still too high. Yeah, exactly. Great point, Pax. Great point. Yeah, for me, I'd say he's about 30 or something like that. I don't know the age of him, but yeah, absolutely. And here's someone I actually want to talk about as well. Yuri Tillemans is absolutely free transfer. Edu should be getting this transfer done immediately. Has to have it. Like, I know you can't like sign the player, but this should have been from last year done. Like, you just basically go, look, mate, there's the contract, sign it. We'll just date it the 1st of June 2023. You know, that's grand. It should already be signed. Do you know what I mean? And I know Dale, you can't sign it until whatever. Yeah, but you don't. You have it signed, and then you send it in on the 1st of June or whatever the fuck the transfer window opens up. You know what I mean? Yeah, 100% gamer. Credit to way he's putting in a shift before his latest retirement. Yeah, look, he's probably playing for a contract and deservedly so. You know, since the last time Villa finished in the top half, Southampton finished 10th 4 times, Stoke 3 times, no way, West Brom 3 times, Burnley twice, Swansea twice, Crystal Palace and Bournemouth also once each. Jesus Christ. Jimino coming with the facts today. And he'll be coming with them tomorrow as well. I know that because Man United once went in for John McGlynn. Yeah. He's a good player, boy. I have nothing against John McGlynn. I think he's a great player. Absolutely great player. 16 likes. Come on, guys. Please hit the likes. Hit the bleeding like button. Thanks a million, everyone who has. Much appreciated. And everyone who has subscribed. These are bleeding legends. Bleeding legends. Who do you hate more, Tottenham or Man United? Great question. Absolutely brilliant question. Well done, Nippon. This is the way it is for me, right? Like Spurs, we all hate Spurs and I hate United, right? But if I have to pick one, I don't sit in the fence. I'll name you who I hate, and it's Man United. But Dale, you're an Arsenal supporter. Tottenham, fuck off. Tottenham have won nothing. They're fucking nobody. I don't give a bollocks if they're next door to us, you know, in North London. Who cares? They're none invited to me. You know what I mean? They're not going to win fuck all, so fuck them. You know what I mean? Man United, they're winners, winning the league, everything like that. I know more Man United supporters from being Irish, living in Ireland, You know what I mean? You know more Man United supporters. You know more Liverpool supporters. I even don't like. No, I'm saying I respect Man United. I respect Liverpool. You know, I respect our fan base, everything like that. This is football. As you're saying, a club. I don't like Man United. I don't like Liverpool either because they're winners. I want to beat them. It's nothing personal. I don't fucking go around. Oh, I hate him because he's a whatever supporter. But yeah, great question by the way, Nippon. Don't worry, it's a cricket score when you play us. Yeah, I hope so, but you know, I don't know. I don't know. I got to go. Cheers, guys. I'm down with the lingo. GTG. I just fucking that came. I didn't know that, but got to go. Yeah, there you go. Dale Boy learned something today. From Henry, thanks Henry. Hate Man U the most as well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I suppose it's an Irish thing because we don't live in London and you don't see these Spurs supporters every day. I get why people hate them, but that's just the way it is. I see Man United shorts every day. Tottenham only win teacups. There you go. Exactly. Fuck them. Who cares about them? Question: if we win the league, do you think we'll strengthen a lot in the summer, or do you think we'll do little to nothing? And that prick Edu will hope for the best with the current team. It has to be done. They have to clear out a few of the dead wood, get rid of them. You're now playing for a Premier League champions. You're going to the Champions League. You don't want to make a fucking show of yourself. If we were put in the Champions League today, we'd make a show of ourselves. We have to strengthen in the summer. Have to. I think we have to strengthen in midfield with Xhaka. We have to find a replacement for him. Tierney's going. Tierney's going for me. I don't want him to go. No way. I want him to stay, but he's going. So we're going to need someone at left back. We're going to need someone at right back. Tomiyasu isn't good enough. We need a centre back because Rob Holding is not good enough for the Champions League. I'm sorry about it. And maybe a striker even, something like that. But they're my most important positions that we need to go for, definitely. And by the way, probably our last game of the season, if, and I'm saying if, and I'm touching wood here and everything like that, if we're still in with a shout, I'm going to go to the Dublin Arsenal Supporters Club and I'll probably do a bit of an live stream in there, interview a few players and get the Irish Gunner fans involved in hopefully celebrations. That would be fucking brilliant because I'll tell you, I was at the Europa League final. I went down to the Arsenal. It was jam-packed. There's so many Arsenal fans in Dublin alone. Never mind Ireland, but in Dublin alone, huge following, huge club. This is why it frustrates me when we're penny pinching and we're buying, we're scraping out with the old fucking dented cans, the old Fanta dented cans, as Jaminho says, in the bargain bucket. Frustrates the life out of me. Spurs never win anything, nothing to fight over, really. Exactly, Pax. Exactly. And Pax, I know you're your Man United supporter, and as I said, I'm not hating Man United. I respect them, but I want to beat them because they're so good. You know what I mean? They want to win. That's all. It's tunnel vision. You know what I mean? They just want to win. And that's it. And that's the way a club should be, and their supporters be. I've loads of Man United mates, and I tell them this all the time. We need to strengthen, full stop. Exactly. I'm not hopeful for tomorrow. Joe, don't say that because you're always right with your predictions. You've got it a few times. You must win a lot of money, by the way. Rob Holding finished rock bottom of the championship and he's apparently good enough for a title challenge. That says it all. Champions League, mate. Is he good enough for a Champions League? Don't think so. The Wolves game will be 2 days after my birthday. Arsenal better give me a late birthday present. Exactly. Come on. Let's do it. That's why Stan Kroenke has upped ticket prices season 100 per game. Is utter, fuck's sake, that annoys the life of me. Everyone's trying to fucking scrape money out of the working person. You know what I mean? It drives me mad. Spurs is the equivalent of Leeds for us. We hate them, but they never really challenge us. So it's one-sided. Exactly. They never do. They never give United a game. As in, United always spank them. Leicester get a goal back. Oh, yes, look down here. 3-1. 3-1. Is a comeback time. Jesus, I'd like to see the odds for that. Your man, Ian Lacho. Yeah. Jesus, ex-Man City player. Fair play to him. Rob Holding over Harry Maguire, but that's about it. Yeah, I'd agree with you there. Poor Harry is just, his Man United career is just fucking gone. You know what I mean? I used to fucking dislike him. Now I don't feel sorry for him, but like, you know what I mean? It's not working for him at United. I think he could probably go to a mid-table team like Wolves or something like that and absolutely play really well. I just think the captain's armband for being the Manchester United captain, like of one of the biggest club in the world, probably up there. You know what I mean? It was too heavy for him. Couldn't concentrate. Didn't do him the world of good. I think he needs to pack his bags and leave United. And for United as well. I don't win fuck all, Del Boy. Not had a win in ages. We'll go to hope you're wrong tomorrow. No offense. Season ends May 28th. May 30th. My 38th birthday in June 12th. It better be a good birthday present I get this year. Yeah, well, happy birthday to you, Evan, if I don't see you or hear from you, but I will. I'll see you tomorrow. I take Kyle Walsh and Del Boy at centre-back over Harry Maguire. It doesn't say much. Well, I'll tell you one thing. A fit Del Boy and a fit Kyle Walsh, I'll tell you, there wouldn't be much getting through us. And if they do, they'll have sore legs. Just put it that way. True, but once again, no clean sheet. Standards are slipping. Exactly. Yeah, look, come here, guys. I'm going to be doing, as it says, I'm going to be doing my fan call-in show tomorrow. So please do. I'll actually do up the stream thing now. Hit the notification on it so you don't miss it. Come in, have your say, get in the chat, get involved, you know, and please do hit an old like on it as well, and this video as well. And if you're new, subscribe. But yeah, thanks a million. I really, really appreciate everyone's support here. All these bleeding legends to me. Will Leicester come back? I don't think so. You know, let's not get our hopes up. But yeah, as far as I know, I think Jez is doing a show as well. So drop by to Jez's channel and say hello. Tell him Del Boy sent you. I'll probably drop in myself as well shortly. But thanks a million, everyone. So straight after the Arsenal game tomorrow, check the channel out. Thanks a million. Take care. And God bless you all. And as, yeah, look, as it says, just check out Jez's